Hi, I'm William O'Flaherty, and my channel is now called Adult Autism with William. Thinking about sensory issues is an interesting topic for me because I never really thought much about it before I was diagnosed in February 2024. Sure, I never liked loud noises, but who does? I never thought I had any significant issues with fabric, but then I never really cared for sweaters. Then, once I was diagnosed, I learned more about autistic symptoms and different levels of autism, along with what it means that the condition is on a spectrum. So I became more aware of sensory issues I had that I didn't realize. What do I mean? Well, my first example is headphones. Now, I've owned passive and active noise canceling headphones before I was diagnosed, but I never really used them apart from listening to music, audiobooks, or podcasts. Then one day I put them on. Did I mention I have several without listening to anything? I was amazed at the difference. Almost immediately, I felt a calmness go all over me. So I started using the headphones more and began to use them even when I'm home alone and there's not much of a chance of any noise occurring to distract me. In fact, when I wrote the script, I had headphones on, these right here, with nothing playing, but then I had on the TV on YouTube playing instrumental hymns in the background. My second example is weighted blanket, or should I say weighted blankets. Less than 3 months ago, I got a 20-pound weighted blanket, and I was amazed by the experience. While I currently only use it at night to sleep, I was surprised at the indescribable feeling I felt when I tried it out. So I began to use it every night. Then I wondered what it might be like to add another weighted blanket on top of it. So about 3 weeks later, I bought a 15-pound blanket, and I've been sleeping with both ever since. I'm going to a conference in a few weeks, and I'll be at a hotel for 2 nights, and you better believe I will be taking both blankets. Finally, only recently, I decided to use closed captioning when I was watching a show my wife doesn't like, but she was taking a nap on the couch. I didn't want to disturb her, and the dialogue was difficult to hear, so I turned on closed captioning. I was amazed at the difference it made. Sure, I could catch what I initially missed because of volume issues, but then I found I was focusing on the show better. A few days later, I happened to catch a video that mentioned how autistics benefit from using closed captioning because of auditory processing issues. That reminded me of learning about 8 months ago that the reason autistics might not catch everything another person is saying in a conversation isn't necessarily because of not catching everything being said, but because of catching all the sounds going on around them and having to filter out what is being said. As a result, for any show I watch by myself, because my wife doesn't like closed captioning, I use it to help me enjoy what I'm watching. So, how about you? What sensory issues do you have? Can you relate to any of my experiences? How is yours different? Leave a comment below. And be sure to check out my other videos, especially my playlist called Autistic Profile Series, which features one person giving no more than a 10-minute summary about their life as an autistic adult. Finally, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.